Okay, good evening. Please stand for the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. With that, we're going to start the regular meeting, which is the first thing is the approval of the minutes, which is 2.1, motion approving the June 25th, 2025 minutes of the regular meeting of the town board. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Uh,
Can we both say it at the same time? I'll
Okay,
second.
Robert, we'll call you moving and then Sue, seconded. Thank you. So all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? And it's carried. Okay, we don't have any bid openings, but we do have public hearings this evening. So the first public hearing is on the establishment of Consolidated Sewer District Number 1, extension number 167 at 833 East Circle Drive, tax map number 173, .14-1-19, and petitioner, and forgive me if I mispronounce your name, Colin Demon. So with that, we're going to open the public hearing. So the public hearing, I just read that. We need to read the published notice first. So give me 1 second. It's a long notice. So the Town of Estill, Town Board, Broome County, at a meeting of the Town Board of the Town of Estill, Broome County, New York, held in the municipal chambers in the Town Hall, 605 Vestal Parkway West, Vestal, New York, on the 25th day of June 2025, there were present Maria Sexton, Supervisor, Sue Messina, Councilperson, Glenn Miller, Councilperson, Robert Green, Councilperson, in the matter of the petition for the establishment of the Consolidated Sewer District Number 1, extension number 167 in the town of Vestal, Broome County, New York. Whereas written petition in due form dated June 13th, 2025, and containing the required signatures have been presented to and filed with the Town Board of the Town of Vestal, Broome County, New York, on June 25th, 2025, for the establishment of an extension of Consolidated Sewer District Number 1, extension number 167, and described as 833 East Circle Drive, Vestal, New York, BCTMP 173.14-1-29, property of Colin Dimon. And whereas the improvements proposed consist of the erection, construction, and maintenance of a sewer system to serve said district, including the necessary and incidental supplemental equipment and appurtenances thereto, more particularly set forth and described in certain map and plan made a part of the aforesaid petition and now on file in the office of the town clerk of the town of Vestal. And whereas no expenses occasioned by the creation of the said extension of said district according to said map and plan shall be levied and collected from the several lots and parcels of land within said extension of said district, and the expenses to be paid for in full by the petitioners signing the aforesaid petition filed on June 13th, 2025, requesting the formation and consolidation and Consolidated Sewer District Number 1, extension number 167, and whereas the aforesaid improvements as set forth on the said map and plan will be constructed without cost or expenses as aforesaid, and will therefore be turned over to the said extension of district rather than for maintenance, repairs, and operating expenses as may result subsequent thereto. Now it is hereby ordered that a meeting of the Town Board of the Town of Vestal shall be held in the Town Hall, 605 Vestal Parkway West, Vestal, New York, on the 9th day of July 2025 at 6 p.m. to consider the petition and to hear all persons interested in the subject thereof concerning the same, and for such other action on the part of the town board with relation to said petition as may be required by law or proper in the premises, and is further ordered that the town clerk shall publish a certified copies of this order in the Binghamton Press and Sun Bulletin in its edition of June 27th, 2025. And it is further ordered that the town clerk shall post one copy of the order on the town clerk's bulletin board not less than 10 nor more than 20 days prior to the hearing date. Maria Sexton, Supervisor; Sue Messina, Councilperson; Glenn Miller, Councilperson; Robert Green, Councilperson. Being all the members of the town board of the town of Estill, Broome County, New York, present at the aforesaid meeting, dated June 27th, 2025. Okay, with that, that was the notice. So does any member of the public wish to speak on this topic? Okay, with that, then we will close the public hearing. And then we're going to go into the seeker. So in regards to the seeker for the establishment of Consolidated Sewer District Number 1, extension number 167 at 833 East Circle Drive, tax map number 173-14.14-1-19, based upon a thorough review and examination of the known facts relating to the action and its careful review of all potentially adverse environmental impacts and the entire record and proceedings relating to the action as of the date of the adoption of this resolution, including but not limited to information included on the project's short environmental assessment form, parts 1, 2, and 3, information provided by the applicant, involved and interested agency input, and public input, the board finds that the action will not have a significant adverse impact on the environment and that a draft environmental impact statement will not be prepared. So I need a motion preparing a negative declaration as to the seeker, as there are no large or significant environmental concerns identified with regard to this permit application.
So moved.
Sue and Glenn, are you seconding?
Second.
Thank you very much. And so any discussion on the matter from the board? Okay, and with that, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Thank you, and it's carried. Okay, so that's public hearing number 1.
You want to vote on
Oh, and so we're going to vote on it. Thank you. Okay, so do we have a motion to approve? Thank you, Robert. And do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Glenn. And so any discussion? Okay, with that, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And any opposed? Okay, that's carried. Thank you. Okay, we'll move on to the second public hearing. Thank you. So the public hearing of special permit, aquifer permit at 3949 Gates Road, tax map number 142.04-1-11.1, a proposed NICIC substation. Okay, so public hearing or the issuance of I just read that. And public notice. Yep, got it. Thanks. So this is the legal notice. Notice is hereby given that a public hearing will be held on July 9th, 2025 at 6 p.m. for consideration of the issuance of an aquifer permit regarding the proposed New York State Electric and Gas Corporation, NICIC, substation at 3941 Gates Road in the town of Estill, New York, and being designated as Broome County Tax Map Number 142.04-1-11.1. Please take further notice that the environmental significance of said proposed permits will be reviewed by the Vestal Town Board of the Town of Vestal incident to and as a part of said public hearing. Therefore, pursuant to statute, the Town Board of the Town of Vestal will hold a public hearing in the Town Boardroom, Vestal Town Hall, 605 Vestal Parkway West, Vestal, New York. At the time of the hearing, all interested persons will be heard, and that was dated June 27th, 2025, and issued by the Town Clerk, Deborah Wallace. Okay. Do any members of the public wish to speak on this topic? Okay, with that, then we're going to close the public hearing. And then we're going to move to the town board did review the seeker, but will not be acting on it as the town of Vestal Planning Board has been determined lead agency and has completed the long form EAF and has issued a negative declaration regarding the project. Okay, so all in favor of that? Do we have a motion to accept that? We're correct? We have to vote on the, okay, very good. Okay, so we vote on the project itself.
So I'll make that.
Thank you, Sue. So we have a motion on the project itself. And do we have a second?
Seconded.
Thank you, Robert. And any discussion by the board? Okay, very good. And so all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, and it's carried. Very good. Good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're going to move on to supervisors' updates. Just one thing. So this past week, we were very lucky. Thank you all for attending. Appreciate it. Thank you. And they were from the NICEX substation project to answer any questions that any members of the public might have had.
Please.
So. Oh, knocked them out. Okay, thank you. So last week we were very lucky with the storm that hit. It hit areas around us very badly, some worse than others, and we were very lucky receiving minimal damage. However, we were able to use the town website application that we started this last year. So I just wanted to announce to the public that I really encourage people to sign up for the app. It is free. It is downloadable on your iPhone or Android phone. And on that, it gives you access to the main website through your phone, but it also gives you access to push notifications, all of which are free. And you can sign up for some if you want. You can sign up for all of them. You can sign up or not sign up for any. But if you would wish, you can sign up for emergency alerts, which is what we did last week. So when we heard of the weather emergency, I was able to put out push notifications to giving specific instructions for our Vestal residents, including if they have an emergency. We gave out notice that the county 911 landline system was down, which meant if you tried to call on a landline, you could not reach 911. So I was able to call the county in consultation with Tom McCartney, our emergency, what is he?
Emergency operations.
Operations coordinator. Thank you. I forgot his title. After talking to him, we put out the alert giving the direct phone number so that they can call the dispatcher themselves with the county's permission so that they could call the county direct and get dispatch as quickly as possible if they had a medical emergency or a fire emergency, or if they had down wires that we weren't aware of, anything of that like that. We were also able to update about the surrounding areas, what the county was able to inform us in that they were advising not to drive in certain roads. They had down wires all over the place. They had impassable roads, and until they could clear up, they were trying to warn people in regards. So it worked really well. So if any resident wants to sign up for it, they can sign up for those emergency alerts. They can also sign up for police notifications, upcoming events, planned construction, youth events, town board meeting minutes, or a new dog lost and found section. So please take a look at the app, consider signing up for it. We can communicate with you better and give you more information if you allow us to. So with that, we're going to move on to the privilege of the floor. The privilege of the floor is the first public section where the public may speak, but is on agenda items only. Each speaker must only speak regarding town business, be respectful of all elected officials, town employees, members of the audience, and all other persons. No personal attacks are allowed. They must wait to be recognized, state their name and address before speaking, speak at the podium, speak for no more than 3 minutes, be brief and to the point, address comments to the board only speak during the designated public comment section. Residents will be heard before non-residents. Speakers will speak in entirety, then will be addressed by the board. Does any resident wish to speak on an agenda item? Okay, any non-resident? Okay, with that, thank you. We're going to move on to resolutions and motions. We don't have any this evening. Public Works, Sue, do we have anything?
No.
Thank you very much. And Sue, we do have finance, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
9.1, resolution board to approve payment in the amount of $5,287 LLP for outside counsel fees for professional services rendered through May 31st, 2025. The services are as follows: $26, Aaron O'Malley, Article 78, $206, CP Vestal LLC and RPMY Solar versus Town of Vestal, $5,555, General Solar.
Thank you. So do we have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Glenn, and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Robert. Is there any discussion on it by the board?
No.
Okay, with that, we're going to move to a vote. So all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? And it's carried. Thank you.
Okay, 9.2, resolution authorizing, subject to permissive referendum, the issuance of 1,500,000 bonds of the Town of Vestal, Broome County, New York, to pay the cost of the reconstruction and resurfacing of various roads throughout and in and for said town.
Thank you. And with that, we're just going to do the vote, correct? Dan?
Oh. Yeah, we've got, we've had communication with the town engineer who considers this a type 2 action. I agree that this is a type 2 action. Therefore, a seeker is not going to be required.
Thank you very much. So can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Glenn, and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Robert. And is there any discussion on it?
No.
Okay, thank you. So all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And it's carried.
Okay, 9.3, resolution authorizing, subject to permissive referendum, the purchase of construction and maintenance equipment in and for the Town of Vestal, Broome County, New York, at a maximum estimated cost of $930,000, and authorizing the issuance of $930,000 bonds of said town to pay the cost thereof.
Thank you. So can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Glenn, and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Robert. And is there any discussion?
Well, just the same statement that this is a type 2 action per myself, bond counsel, and the town engineer. So we don't need to do the forms for the EAF.
Okay, and I'd also like to add, so these were capital improvements for the highway department that were previously approved. This is just the bonding process. So this is the actual bonding for it. So we're going to move to a vote. So all in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? And it's carried. Thank you.
Okay, 9.4,
Mhm.
resolution authorizing the reconstruction of bridges in and for the Town of Vestal, Broome County, New York, at a maximum estimated cost of $3,753,999, and authorizing the issuance of $3,753,999 bonds of said town to pay the cost thereof.
Thank you very much. So do we have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Robert, and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Glenn. And is there any discussion?
Just the same comment that we've determined this to be a type 2 action without having any significant environmental impact. So we won't have a seeker form to complete.
Okay, thank you. And just also the explanation that these are the two bridges that have been approved with a total of $3,753,999 being bonded. However, grants have been obtained for all except for the exception of about was 127,000. So almost all of it is paid to grants, thanks to the work of our town engineer, Vern Myers. So one is 100% grant and one is a 95% grant. So we're going to be reimbursed almost all of that money. So, and we're going to obtain the two bridges as well. So thank you for your work. With that, we're going to move to a vote. So all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? And it's carried. Thank you. And Sue, personnel?
Personnel, 10.1, resolution for Scott Groats, Water and Wastewater Superintendent, to promote Warren Kelly to MEO at a rate of $26.86 per hour beginning on July 12th, 2025. Funds will come from WA 340-1000.
Thank you. So do we have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Glenn, and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Robert. And is there any discussion?
No.
Thank you. So we're going to move to a vote. So all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, and it's carried.
10.2, resolution to appoint Donnie Yonker to the position of Highway Superintendent effective immediately for the duration of the current term ending December 31, 2025.
Thank you. So do we have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Robert, and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Glenn. So is there any discussion?
No.
Okay, so we move to a vote. So all in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? And it's carried.
Okay, 10.3, resolution for town board approval of running camp director change. Stephen Marson will be the director and Ron O'Shea will be a running camp coach due to a change in availability.
Okay, thank you. So, so do we have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Robert, and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Glenn. Any discussion?
No.
Okay, so we move to a vote. So all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? And it's carried.
And it's with a start date of July 28, 2025. So they're just switching positions. Stephen Marson of Appalachian will be the director at $700 salary. Ronald O'Shea from Johnson City will be the running camp coach at $350 salary. So 10.4,
Thank you.
resolution for Patrick Harnan, recreation planner, to hire the following summer employees. All pay rates are budgeted and background checks have been completed. So soccer camp, start date July 21, 2025. We have Allison Anderson, and these are all soccer camp instructors. Allison Anderson, Vestal, $425 salary. Bill Stepanovsky, Endicott, $375 pay rate. Ava Schmidt, Vestal, $275 salary. Addison Stockman, Appalachian, $275 salary. Lexi McIntosh, Vestal, $275 salary. Jessica Leclerc, Appalachian, $275 salary. Chloe Worth, Vestal, $275 salary. Nathan Klim, Appalachian, $275 salary. Ryan Worth, Vestal, $250 salary. Matthew Valvos, Appalachian, $250 salary. Maverick Byrne, Vestal, $250 salary. We have pickleball starting the week of July 21, 2025. 2 instructors at a $200 salary. Tanira Tubo and Kalina Tubo. We have labor camp a cappella singing, July 28, 2025. Both girls from Vestal. We have Catherine Hayes, Maureen Kiley at a $400 salary. Labor acting camp, start date July 28, 2025. All active camp instructors at a $300 salary. Maureen Kiley, Madison Shear, Kaylin Packard. Running camp, start date July 28, 2025. Michael Olson, Vestal, running camp coach at a $350 salary. Girls flag football camp, July 28, 2025. Christopher DeToria, Harpersville, camp instructor, $400 salary. Volleyball camps, there's 4 for a start date, July 21 and July 28. We have all coaches. Kate Darpino, Endicott, $400 salary for 1 camp. Sarah Finch, Vestal, $200 salary for 3 camps. Avery Camfield, Vestal, $200 salary for 3 camps. Hannah Nemesek, Appalachian, $200 salary for 3 camps. And then lacrosse camp for girls, start date July 14, 2025. The girls' camp instructor will be Ally Crawley from Vestal at a $200 salary.
Thank you. So with that, do we have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Glenn, and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Robert. Is there any discussion?
No.
Okay, thanks. So all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Any opposed? And it's carried. And then Robert, planning and zoning?
11.1, resolution for Lilia Kretzmer, tree sale coordinator for Boy Scout Troop number 225, to use a town-owned parking lot located at 320 Vestal Parkway East for their 2025 Christmas tree sales from November 20th, 2025 to December 31st, 2025.
Thank you. So do we have motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Glenn, and seconded.
Second.
Thank you, Sue. And any discussion? Okay, so all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And it's carried. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, Sue, public safety?
Public safety, 12.1, resolution authorizing the town supervisor to sign an intermunicipal agreement for police tactical cooperation with the city of Binghamton and the village of Johnson City. The term of agreement is January 1, 2023 through December 31st, 2027.
Thank you. So, grave motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Glenn, and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Robert. And any discussion? Okay, so all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And it's carried. Thank you. And so, Robert?
Nothing for administration at this time.
Okay, thank you. And receive and file.
Warrants 2025,
Mhm.
26G, 26C, 26M, 26T, 27G, 27C. There's our bills of the town that have been paid. Stands for general, C capital, and medical health insurance, T FSA flex spending. We have a town clerk monthly report, 2025. Letters regarding the tax assessor, change of tenant 173.15-1-32. Change of tenant 158.12-2-7. Change of tenant 158.14-1-18. Change of tenant 158.15-1-22.1, 22.2, and 22.3.
Thank you. Okay, we don't have any petitions or protests. We don't have any old business, but we do have new business. So everybody have the current agenda? Okay. Yep, okay, very good. So the new business is 16.1, resolution for the town supervisor to sign a renewal of the snow and ice agreement with Broome County DPW regarding County Road number 005, Tracy Creek Road. The agreement will be for the term of 1/1/2025 to 12/31/2025. So can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Robert, and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Glenn. And so any discussion?
I was just curious, since this only goes till the end of December, will we be doing this again 1st of January?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. We'll do it earlier next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, so, but yeah, they're all set for the winter. It's the main part of it. So, any further discussion? So I'm sorry. Okay, with that, we'll move to a vote. So all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Any opposed? And it's carried. Thank you. The second new business is 16.2, resolution for the town board to approve a publication date of July 16th, 2025 for a public hearing on July 23rd, 2025. This public hearing is for the proposed local law E of 2025, authorizing the town board to make an appointment of receiver of taxes on an annual basis. So with that, can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Sue, and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Robert. Any discussion?
No.
Okay, so all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? And it's carried. Thank you. Okay, I just have a few announcements for this evening. The Vestal Memorial Pool, the Vestal Pool is now open for the season. The summer classes are beginning and continuing throughout the summer. So we thank our recreation department for all their work. Brush pickup is monthly, May through September, beginning the Monday of the first week of the month. So please have your brush out if you would wish it to be picked up, and please go to the website for specific instructions. Committee chair and comments. So does anybody, any committee chair wish to speak?
This week,
Yes.
this week was the beginning of the Vestal Youth Police Academy, was the middle school course, so it runs from Monday to Friday this week. The kids will graduate on Friday, and it's going very well. And that's my committee report.
Oh, thank you. I didn't even mention, I went.
Yeah,
I went
you went.
yesterday. They do a fantastic job. It's a great youth program. All the SROs are amazing, as Stace Kittner is. But it was great. It's just a positive experience for all the kids that attended, and they had record attendance this year. They made room for everybody that wanted to attend. So that's a wonderful thing.
So this week we have
Mhm.
100 middle schoolers.
Yes. And it was great. So thank everybody for who makes it all happen, and thank all the sponsors who contribute the money. It does not cost the taxpayers anything. It is run on sponsorships and contributions alone. So, with that, we're going to move on to the public comment section. This is the last public comment section, which is on any town topic. So each speaker must only speak regarding town business, be respectful of all elected officials, town employees, members of the audience, and all other persons. No personal attacks. Wait to be recognized. State your name and address before speaking. Speak at the podium. Speak for no more than 3 minutes. Be brief and to the point. Address comments to the board only. Only speak during the designated public comment section. And in order to ensure an orderly, productive meeting, we'll always take residents before non-residents, and speakers will speak in entirety, then will be addressed by the board. Does any resident wish to speak? Okay, any non-resident? Okay, and with that, yes.
One executive session, that one. What's it affect us down, yeah.
Oh, thank you. So with that, we're gonna do a motion to go into a brief executive session. Thank you. For the topic of the acquisition, lease, or sale of real property or securities in situations where publicity would substantially affect the value. So with that, can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Sue, and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Glenn. So all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And any opposed? Thank you. So we're going to go into executive session. We'll take just a 2-minute break. Any member of the audience wish to speak with a town council person, they can do so now. Thank you so much. I'm kind of stressed out. You don't want me. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, to start. Like when we, yeah. You're right, she does have that one. You're right.